Okay, here we have a Lino project for the final project of the ETEC 5800 class. This is a student sample of the project I would propose to them. And the topic is who should be president in 2016 with reasonable inferences as to why they chose this person. And so here we go. Who should be president in 2016? The 2016 race will be really exciting. And for my person, I chose Hillary Clinton. Very popular choice, I believe. Hillary Clinton, as we all know, used to be United States Secretary of State from 2009 to 2013. She was the United States Senator from New York from 2001 to 2009. She was the First Lady of the United States from 1993 to 2001. And she also had a very, very past serving on many political actions committees, being a successful lawyer, as well as being the First Lady of Arkansas with her President Bill Clinton, with her husband Bill Clinton, who eventually became president. So why Hillary in 2016? The reasoning for this choice is there's a large force out there to elect a female president, considering that Hillary Clinton narrowly lost to the incumbent President Obama in 2008, as well as her assumed support from him, the party, and her very high approval ratings. There's really no reason that she shouldn't run. And I think the United States needs a female commander-in-chief, especially considering the international attitude about female heads of states, especially since there are presidents currently in Brazil, South Korea, Malawi, Argentina, and Kosovo who are female. Also, Hillary Clinton already has a Ready for Hillary PAC with more than $1 million raised without her even officially announcing her plans to be a president. And in 2008, she actually raised more than $1 billion, just like Obama did. So there really is no reason that she shouldn't be able to raise the same amount of money. And, she's been politically active for the past 21 years, and many believe that any opposition she would face in the primaries would merely just be people kind of eyeing a vice presidential seat from her. Also, since Hillary's husband actually was the president himself, and she has close ties to President Barack Obama since she was Secretary of State under him, many believe that she could repurpose this and make it seem as though she's running under her husband's sort of purposes as well as Obama's. So she has a lot of support and she has a lot of different options in that regard. Up here we have a small collage of already her support. There's already a lot of Hillary Clinton 2016 media portrayals out there. She was on New York Magazine. We also have 4 videos here that we won't play, but one is a potential commercial for her. One is her in Iowa not too long ago discussing how important it is to vote and the issues we have. And these are 2 videos from political pundits that anyone can look at afterwards discussing why she will win. Many people believe that it's not an if, and, or but, it's merely an eventual thing. Here's some more Hillary for 2016 material. And really the question is, why choose Hillary rather than anyone else? One of the best things you can say is that Hillary is a very qualified person. She's highly educated. She is a lawyer. She has practiced law. She's been the First Lady of a state, the country. She's been a senator. She's been a Secretary of State. She's undoubtedly qualified for this position. And at 67 years of age, she's seasoned and well prepared for this office. And she also stands out because she's literally the most popular Democrat in America, according to the Huffington Post. As well as her 2008 unsuccessful bid for presidency, will create a narrative of redemption, which is incredibly important in political races. A lot of times this is something that gives somebody the edge, and a lot of people supported Hillary in the past, and those people will come back to support her again, as well as her improving political image. Here we have another collage of Hillary Clinton memorabilia. Potential challenges for Hillary include the fact that she has been seen by many as polarizing, And there was some backlash in 2008 due to her harsh words against Barack Obama while they were competing against one another. And there's also several scandals that have followed her, including Watergate, the Lewinsky trial, and the Benghazi attack, that could surface and cause some problems. And the fact that her and Bill Clinton are married but reside in different states. She resides most of the time in the nation's capital, Washington, D.C., and he resides in his native Arkansas when he's not on the road. Many people have found their marriage due to the scandal during his presidency to be strained, and that could actually come up, especially if she were to win the Democratic primary election. What makes her particularly well suited for this is her upbringing. Coming from a middle class background definitely helps. The majority of people who run for president and win are from middle to high class social backgrounds, excluding the current president who actually came from a low income background but managed to find his way to the higher income bracket once he became a lawyer and married his wife. And political experience also has a heavy hand in candidate viability, with the exception again being Barack Obama, who didn't have as much. But since Clinton has a tremendous experience actually in multiple sectors, being the woman in charge as well as the woman behind the man in charge, she can definitely finagle that into many different options for herself. And her support, her fiduciary support, and her political support, and her reputation for efficiency while being a senator as well as while being Secretary of State are things that will definitely help her. Okay, so that is the end. This is a student sample of the project that I will present for grade 10 social studies, and I hope you all enjoyed it. And I will link the Lino in case you wanted to look at this further. Thank you.